Alrighty, hello, and welcome. Good lord, the computer is having a fucking fit, sorry. Okay. This has actually been far worse than it should be right now. Okay. I did a little bit of off-camera work. Very minor. Honestly, not even really worth it. Like, it wasn't even a full hour. Just went around, got some more confidant stuff unlocked. Got, like, another tier for the EXP. That's about it. So, I did get a good bit of experience, but like if I pull up this, you can see like nothing with the main character even changed. So, nothing of note. Oh yeah, it shows you, so you can see. I reached an area, I didn't explore it. I intended to, but I've just not really had the free time. So I apologize for that. But yeah. Alright, get a massage. Sorry, I didn't actually end up getting my food because I was busy doing a few things before stream. And that's also why the stream started a tad late. I wouldn't even say that late, just a tad late. Oh. Yeah, like, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, my head's not even fully, like, here at the moment. I'm definitely a little out of it. Okay, I do have new stuff from my farming. More sooty. Alright, so today, let's see, I don't know what I really want to do today. Like, I don't think I've got a really good concrete plan at this stage. I think, because we've still got to get, I don't think have we got social stats that we need to increase still? No, we're done with social stats, so at this point in time, I guess it is just confidence sort of stuff. You have the choice to date. Oh yes, shit, Chihaya. God, I've done her fucking storyline thing, so I can go hang over. So who have I chosen? I have picked the best girl, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Let you imagine who it could possibly be. Nah, I've already like said no to most of the girls now because I'm waiting for the time when I'm allowed to go after the one that I want. Yeah, it's a Ketchy, by the way. It's definitely a Ketchy. That's what I'm saving myself for. I've never used her fortune reading. I really probably should.
Hi.
I've been looking forward to seeing you. Chairman turned himself in. It's even shown up on the news. I know. Expected nothing less. It all happened so suddenly too. He confessed all of his crimes. Just a second. There we go. Sorry, again, my peripheral vision, something that's quite intense. I've had to train it for job stuff in the past, so like if the microphone's in a very weird spot depending on where I'm sitting, I need to move it, otherwise it's going to distract me too much. Confessed to all of his crimes. The police came to question me after that, but they ultimately concluded that I'm innocent. Apparently the chairman took full responsibility for the ADP and admitted he was brainwashing all of its members. Oh, and speaking of members, some of them said they've stopped using the Holy Stones because of my advice. It was all the clients you sat in with, McCracken son. You know, I never saw this as a possible outcome in my readings. Not only have the fates of the ADP members improved, but even my own has begun to shift. It's almost like this curse that's followed me ever since the village called me a monster has passed. It's because you're strong, like Brom. Strong like Brom. Me? Right, I remember. Strong conviction is the only way to change fate. That reminds me, my readings told me I would accomplish my objective with the aid of the trickster. But I'm not sure what exactly that was supposed to mean. It's such a mystery. That aside, the ADP is finished. Nobody else will be deceived. Nice. I fucking brought down a cult. I called it a fucking cult before this game called it a cult, okay? Fuck you. Oh, I realized something. Remember how I told you the chairman knew I was a runaway? Well, I was wandering around the city with luggage at my side. Anyone could have figured that out, huh? I knew it. I know how fragile I was back then, but it's still embarrassing to think I let myself believe he was a psychic. But I guess some men are good at knowing when a woman is vulnerable. Are you one of those men, McCracken son? Truth is, there's actually something else beside the chairman that I want to talk to you about. This is so embarrassing. Are you interested in an older woman? Oh my god, this game. Well, I know you can date Chihaya. I'm not going to, but fucking... Oh, when you make a fucking thing like that, you know. Fortune telling is fairly useful to max out friends. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, because yeah, like I do know I've got a couple of characters that I should probably nudge a bit further on, but it's also like 30, 15. I know. That's why a lot of people fucking struggle with some of the... Okay, I actually talked about this with a mate at one point recently. We were talking about like favorite relationships in Persona. Persona 5 specifically, because I don't know much about the other games. I personally have a hard time with wanting the main character to date stuff like Kawakami and the Doctor. That's because those are people more close to my age, where I would actually probably date them in real life, but I feel very uncomfortable taking a young boy like him to that. It's just, so I stick him with his own age. It's a bit fucking... Why do you ask? Oh, it's nothing. The question was a little sudden. Oh, sorry. If we have time to waste talking about nonsense like that, we have time to read fortunes, right? Right? Trigger fusion alarm, then raise alarm chants until the end of it. Okay. That seems kind of useful. But like that's where you get like the jokes about everyone going like, oh well, Fubata, like all of the characters that you want to elude are like 15 in this. It's like, yes, well done. It's their age bracket. Even though the chairman turned himself in, there are still some things left unresolved. Most importantly, the other members of the ADP are still confused as to what exactly is going on. So, I need to set things straight. This is partly my fault, after all. Right, the real battle starts now. It's getting late. I should close up for today. Good night, Kraken-san. Been doing a lot of thinking. I'm only a country bumpkin who ran from her own town. What can I really accomplish? Then I realized something. I could have easily run away from the chairman, but I did, like I did back then. But I didn't. I stood firm, and I think that's thanks to your influence. I knew it would happen. Nah, it was bad. What? You saw the future coming? Are you a true psychic after all, Kraken-san? Oh, that's not joking around. You can't play with me like that. Yeah. I'll do my best to give them hope, the same hope you gave me. Can't turn my back on the ADP members any longer. I hope you'll keep watching over me through it all. Till next time. Hell yeah. So like next time I talk to her properly, she's gonna go like, so you're a fandom thief, right? Like all the fucking rest of the confidants. Like, don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Yada yada yada. Oh god, it's still fucking dropping down there, huh? Lower house suspended, it was a internal split. He's the only one. And for what's right, yeah, bullshit. He bad guy though. Take the fantasy seriously from the start that it would be behind bars by now. Which will come first, you think? Regime change or the apprehension of the phantom thieves? Lovely times, lovely times. But in the day we gotta carry out the plan, there's only 11 days left. Time is really slipping away. What will happen to us if we fail? We won't fail. Kinda tough to say that for sure though. Maybe, but we can't lose heart before we've even done anything. If we do that, we'll just mess everything up, even the parts we can definitely succeed in. You actually said something wise for once. Wanna fight? You two get along so well. How so? That's an outrageous claim. That's what I should be saying. Come on, stop it. Let's try to keep tensions low, we're all feeling anxious. Even you, Makoto? Yes, I can't really be helped this time. That's not how I raised ya. Get a hold of yourself, Ryuji. Why are you singling me out? These fucking group chats, what the fuck is going on? Alright. Hey, you buddy, old pal, old friend. Apu. This man takes so fucking much effort to goddamn get him to level up. Sweet. So now that I've done that memento stuff, I'm basically free to just constantly do confidence. Because I've got nothing else pressing, I don't think. That's actually a question. If you didn't have to do your stat raising and stuff like that, can you get all confidence done in one playthrough?
Yosh.
Because I'm feeling like I'm getting real close to a finalizing point, and I know I'm not going to be able to finish all the confidence in time for like the final boss. So I'm just wondering if it's like, if you exclude the amount of time spent trying to figure stuff out as well. I wonder if it is possible. Yeah, might as well. Addition skills and blah, blah, as long as you're an illustrator, therefore I'd like to turn on a match day. Where would you like to go? Oh, new spot. You can, but it's difficult. You need all stats max. Yeah. Like, I feel like if you want to get all the confidence done, you need to do it in the second playthrough. I don't think you can possibly do it in the first time playthrough. It was a good match. I really do enjoy teaching you. You're such a good learner. Today I thought we'd find you something to help you train on your own. This bookstore is filled with shogi related books. I've been coming here a lot lately. There's also a curry restaurant just around the corner. I recommend their katsu curry. I always eat katsu curry before an important match for good luck. Here for me? Hello, I hope your match went well today. What are you talking about? Today's our day off. My apologies, I forgot there aren't any. I forgot that there aren't any matches scheduled for today. Out shopping with your boyfriend? How nice for you. I shouldn't be surprised. You are a famous shogi player, after all. Well, I won't intrude. Bye. Sorry, she only glanced at you because you were with me. Or she was only glaring at you because you were with me. She's my senior. I defeated her in a recent title match. I can't was it? Must have been the katsu curry. Actually, yes, I did have katsu curry before that match. The truth is, I'm not very well liked by my seniors. The more attention I get, the more enemies I make, and the more lies is spread about me. Perhaps it's odd to compare myself to them, but I wonder if it's the same for the Phantom Thieves. People are so divided about them on the internet. Some love them while others hate them. The cat tell you to go to bed less in Royale, but it's still a pain. Yeah, I fucking found out about that, like, because I was looking at something at one point that was basically depicting some of the key differences between, like, Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royale. And I saw it's like, oh, you have more time in Royale. I'm like, fucking really? Because I feel like I don't. But yeah, like, apparently it's way more railroaded in the base game, and that fucking took me a moment to, like, handle. Feel the same way, actually. It's amazing that they're still doing what they do, even though so many people criticize them. They give me courage. But their victories can't be won with will alone. How do they change a person's heart? I'm interested from a tactical standpoint and, oh, sorry, really are quite off topic. I feel like I've become much more talkative as of late. I usually don't talk this much. You're more than just someone I can practice new moves with. You're someone I can confide in. If you don't mind this sort of thing, I'd like to go out and chat with you again. Sweet as. Looking Star Platinum wants to talk with me some more. Sure thing. Oh yes, there's a book that I'd love for you to read. Let's go. Because like I've seen people do speedrun strats with the confidants and stuff like that. Like there's a couple that I just scrolling past, never watched, where it's like there's a very early point in the story where Anne says she doesn't have a boyfriend, and someone was like, I'm now gonna try and become her boyfriend before that. I find that stuff kind of funny. Hello, thank you for accompanying me today. My intention was to show you how great Jimbocho is, but I ended up just talking about myself. My apologies. I was shocked though. Originally, I didn't talk that much, I assure you. Perhaps it's because I never had friends at school who I could talk to about shogi. I hope this won't discourage you from spending time with me. Really, I would be delighted to do this again. Oh, where shall we go next? But, well, let's see. I give up. There are too many places I'd like to visit. I cannot narrow it down to one. I know I should have gone with the top answer, but you know. Other than used books and Katsukari, there are many things I'd like to recommend in that city. If you have the chance, perhaps we can explore more of the city next time. Well, I'm afraid I must go. I'll see you at the church. At least there's like one confidant I know that I'm just never gonna fucking max out or do, which is I can't even remember her name. It's the Devil Arcana. Because I think I actually went and read up on what the Devil Arcana specifically actually grants you later. It actually seems bad. Like it actively feels like it harms you. Oh god, what do we even have to fucking read? Sure. Alright, so new area. There we go. God, I've got so many fucking areas unlocked. Ramen bars and a huge shopping complex. It's a joy to explore.
Yes.
Coolio. Dun, 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 dun. You good there, Kawakami? Are you looking at me like that? I'm not sleep deprived because I want to be, you know. My neighbors have been careless lately. On garbage day, the crows were cawing away this morning. Those trash nets the city makes us use only keep them away at the start. Crows are quick learners. On that note, do you all know how to write the kanji for crow? The character for bird and crow look very similar, but the latter has one fewer line. Why do you think that is? What do you think, McCracken? What do you think, McCracken? Good fucking god, my eyes are just not working today. Isn't it? Is it easy to confuse with? Isn't it easy to confuse with bird? The line on the character for bird has a line that the character for crow doesn't. Represents the eye, but do you know why it's missing in the character for the crow? Crow's eyes are hard to see, I'd assume. Right? I'm gonna say this answer, but let's have a little look at the network to see if I would be right. Okay, I'm thinking I'm right. That's right. Crows are black feathered, of course, so it's hard to spot their black eyes. But crows actually have great vision. They can even see UV rays, apparently. That I don't know if I knew that. Interesting. Had to say, huge research into birds, not one of my pastimes. By the way, one reading for a different crow in kanji's ga to imitate the sound of it cawing. The character for pigeon is the same. It's based on the bird's ku, leading to the ku pronunciation. Crows are pretty smart, so you'd better study hard enough so that you don't lose them. Yeah, they are annoying fucks. Luckily enough, we don't have too many issues with them over here, but crows are scary, let me tell you. And there, your eyes meet, they stare, they start flapping and ooh. Ironically enough, the majority of crows I've ever seen was actually over in Japan. And it was in the Royal Gardens over there. There's a lot of them around. A lot. Holy shit. There was a couple of moments where it was very menacing. Okay, well, no one's requesting me. And doesn't look like you're available. Okay, so we've got 3 confidants. Feel like I should go deal with the bar. I'm assuming she's sitting outside of yeah. Sure. Dun, 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 dun. As long as I'm here with you, Phil. I'd just assume this would be the better place. Yes, the aircon's paradise. But see, all this still gets me excited. Seeing it in person is way different than images online. Come on, let's go out that extra, check out that extra thin laptop everyone's been talking about lately. It was definitely thin, but still disappointing. They said it was full of functions, but I'm not really seeing any. I don't care anymore. Do you understand how I feel? You feel betrayed? That's right, they betrayed me. I had super high expectations for what the evolution of electronics was going to look like. I'm assuming they're talking about like the Apple Air or whatever the fuck it was again. The big revolutionary laptop that's like fucking butt fucking no distance. Fucking tiny ass thing. All I saw was an empty slab of metal. There's no point in getting depressed over it. There's still gotta be some unseen treasure waiting for me in this electronic paradise. Let's go explore, Phil. Start on the underground floor to the escalator. Man, this is cool. How many times I look at it. I have to say, my time in Akiba was spent super happy. Like, holy shit, there was like this one building I remember the most, and it was just chock full of stalls. It had like real low building, like low ceilings, and it was all concrete. But it was like maybe each booth had like 2 by 2 meter spacing, and it was like easily 40 per level on each level. And there was on the base level, most of it was actual electronic parts, and there was a room off to the side you could go to where there was, for free use, soldering irons, so you could literally build your chipsets there and then. Like, it had all of the capacitors you'd need in some of the places, and like, this shit was fucking dirt cheap. You could have probably made your own fucking graphics card there, I'm gonna be honest. It was phenomenal. It was so cool. Like, I even saw an old diode radio where it had like the it would have only had one channel. It would have been so much fun. Like, I loved looking at some of the stuff. It was like going through a museum but seeing price tags on everything, and these price tags were actually like, I could buy this with my pocket money. Like, genuinely, there was one of those old like collapsible cameras that you'd normally have to set up on quite a heavy tripod, and you'd have to get a separate light for it. You know, you've seen those ones in the movies, right? The original black and white taken sort of thing. I could have bought one of those for like $10. And it was in mint condition. Fucking love Japan, man. I cannot wait to go back over there. I already have 3 of them though, so you can have it, Phil. It's a present. Oh, okay. Maybe there's a way to make sure. Oh, that's right. I might have something enthusiasts would enjoy. I don't think I've got anything. Try that. Oh no, yeah, she likes it. Awesome, she likes that. Cool. Aww. I'm glad she's enjoying that stuff. Yeah, no, I will not deny I'm a massive nerd and stuff. I mean, I custom built my computer, so I am one of those people. Okay. So, Chia and Mishima. One day I'll rank Mishima up. I don't even know what he gives. First of all, though, should really go to the laundromat. Make sure I'm getting these sooty armors done.
Yosh.
Dun, dun. the reason why, as well, going back to the conversation about going to Japan, I went over with just me and a longtime friend, and my fiance really has wanted to go over as well. So now me and my friend have considered bringing both our partners over next time we get the opportunity. It's just, last time both of us got really in debt doing that travel, and we did a lot of things poorly. I want to stress, I do not regret anything we did while we were there. It's just kind of one of those, learn from it. Because we spent 2 weeks in Tokyo. If it's a literal, okay. But yeah, like, I spent 2 weeks in Tokyo, and by God, it was so much fun. There was so much fun to be had there, but like, there's so much more to do in Japan than just Tokyo. Tokyo is not a good representation of just Japan. Tokyo is Tokyo. Japan is very wide and diverse. It's the same with every country. Can you say your capital represents your country? No. I don't think there's a single country in the world that would happily say that. Normally they fucking, people that live outside the capital hate the people in the capital. They're a bunch of twats. Here in New Zealand, we basically have equivalent to 2 capitals, and both of them are shit. Do I hang out with Sojiro? Let's hang out with Sojiro. Hot over there? Yeah. I'm wicked full. How was the curry football? Delicious. I'm gonna be dreaming of that stuff tonight. Did it taste the same as you remembered? Yep. I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed about my mom. Oh yeah, the first episode of this brand new anime I want to watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. Eyes are front when you walk, okay? No spacing out. You ran head first into a pole last time you went for a walk. Well, you stubbed your toe on the dresser the other day. Oh crap, it's gonna start. Making like a leaf and screw it, bye. Thought it was delicious. What about you? I think I'm addicted. Really? Guess you have pretty good taste if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Now then, there's something I should probably tell you. Yeah, take a seat and I'll pour you some coffee. Okay. Remember how I said the recipe for this curry was developed by a scientific genius? You might have realized by now, but that genius was Futsuba's mother, Wakaba. In other words, the curry is one of the last remaining connections Futsuba has to her mom. First met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. She was real trouble, let me tell you. Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge of the human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one worked on her. Yo, gotta throw that fucking shade. Shut your mouth. I love curry, but I can't drink coffee. It upsets you. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I mean, like, Japanese curry is really, really nice, I have to say. It's amazing how almost every culture in the world came up with a concept that's very similar to curry. We just don't always call it curry. Because, fun fact, did you know stew is basically a curry? Like, the Westerners don't like admitting that they also basically produce the same thing as curry. It's just adding a bunch of, like, it's adding what you can to a fucking pot and boiling the shit out of it. Well done, you came up with curry. Getting married has never been a dream of mine. Men idiots though, we spend our time chasing after things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again, but there was one instance I managed to surprise her, and that was when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. Very next day she came asking all about the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. Then, just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She had used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything I made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Naturally, Fubata grew to love it in no time as well. But then, after Wakaba's accident, Fubata stopped eating it entirely. The flavor would make her remember the pain. I've heard even smells can bring memories back too. But curry was the only point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why when I took her in, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. Really paid off in the end. Yeah, felt like a huge weight was lifted off my shoulders when she said it was delicious. The whole idea of pairing the curry with a nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's refinement too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily perceptive of the people around her. I never even told her about my love of coffee. She figured it out just from looking at me. That was when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin with though. She already had Futaba by then after all. Do you live in New Zealand? Yes, I do. I live over here, well, down here in the fucking deep blue. Here in Kiwi land. This might seem like an old curry to most, but there's tons of emotions crammed inside. So make sure you keep the tradition going. I feel like my bond with Sojiro is growing deeper. Fuck yeah.
Yes.
I'll admit I don't sound all that Kiwi at moments just going on that. Because one of the traits New Zealanders have is we speak a lot faster than a lot of other English speaking countries. I actively slow down my speech because I hang out with a lot of people online, which are obviously in different countries, and they have a hard time keeping up with me if I'm speaking at full speed. Also, it gets real fucking bogan real quickly. Right, that's enough for tonight. Things are getting downright sappy in here. Futaba's waiting for me at home too, so I should probably be heading back. Make sure you clean up before you go to bed. I feel kindness growing. Oh, yay! So useful. Hey, it's me. You finished cleaning up? Futaba still watching anime. As long as she's in a good mood though, I don't mind. Seeing her so happy now makes me glad that I kept Wakaba's carrier alive. It's only a problem when she asks for it 3 times a day. Well, she needs a balanced diet. It's exactly my problem. Futaba's still growing. I gotta be strict with her. She needs to eat balanced meals so she gets vitamins that curry can't give her. Man, the expression on Futaba's face when she took a bite of that curry. Forget it. Maybe I'll have to stick with curry as the staple. But I can sneak in some veggies here and there. I mean, you should have veggies in a curry. Especially a Japanese one. It's great with a little bit of like carrot in there. Guess cooking really can be a labor of love. Crap. Talk too much. See you later, I guess. Like, in my eyes, there's 4 fucking things you throw into that pot that aren't just like the water or seasonings. Which is your meat, your potatoes, your onions, and your carrots. That's what you put into Japanese curries to make it good. So I hope the fuck you're putting in at least that, because that's at least enough nutrition for baseline. If you're evening it out. Oh, is Kawakami giving me a solid hit? Yes, she is. I don't even fucking know what I'm gonna use this time for. Guess just read. Because I got a couple more books I can read. This one. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh god, the game is really having a fucking complain there. There we go. The language of flowers. What they mean is... Okay. Nice. Angry. All right. 7 days left, huh? Would you mind dropping by the nurse's office? Sure. Got it. See you then. Got to try and get this one done as much as possible because I think he's gone on the 18th. I think. Not. Had you go in there, didn't I? Okay, Cancun, you're in for a real treat today. I know it's been a while since you've had one too. What do you mean? Good question. So I recently found this delicious looking buffet and apparently very well regarded, has all sorts of cuisines. Well, thanks for your input, I'm making some real progress on my paper. I'd like to take you to that buffet as a way of thanking you. How's that sound? Oh, really? Of course, honestly, I feel like this won't even cover what I owe you after all that you've done for me. Well, that seals it then. Hell yeah. See, in white rice I don't like, yellow rice. Oh yeah, no, like, I mean, to be fair though, there are several different types of white rice. With a curry, I like basmati a fair bit, but if you want a good combo, 2/3 basmati, 1/3 jasmine's really, really flavorful. It's a nice rice mix. Can't tell that I'm just a mild reminder to those that watch. I'm a huge foodie. I've worked a lot in food industry in my time, so I fucking hated all of those times, but I'm very, very intense about food now. Alright, this is all on me today. No holding back, eat as much as you like, please. Thanks for the food. Dig in. Although, maybe I went a bit overboard for my first trip. Just what, oh god, you know what this reminds me of? I've talked about this before. There was a all-you-can-eat place that I went to in Japan, which is, needless to say, that place alone added like several kgs to me by the time I came back. How they would do it is they had a plate, like, you know those big dinner plates that you get that like you genuinely look at and it's like, oh well, that's not feasible for an actual dinner plate. That's far too much. Like, they're fucking big ass fucking things. I show this, you don't really have a good showing off that. Very, very big. Okay, they would bring like 5 or 6 of those out for you. One's covered in gyoza, one's covered in like a really, really fucking nice salad. There was all sorts that they'd bring out, right? This all spread out in front of you. They would bring it to your table and put it in front of you. Then you just eat. You're set, cool, because it's an all-you-can-eat place. You've already paid for. You'll be paying for just one set amount. You eat it all. Thing is, me and my mate would, like with the gyoza, for example, we would eat near all of them. There's only like 3 left, and we're like, cool, we'll just finish these 3, and we're done. Thing is, how these people work, they will just bring more out. If they see your plate is low of any of the things, they will just bring a full another plate out. You felt so fucking shit. Because like you're sitting there going, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna die. Okay, well there's only a little bit left and there's a new plate. And then after all that, they have a really gorgeous fucking dessert afterwards that you can have. And like the times that we went there, we genuinely considered, do we have this dessert? This is actually gonna kill us. Do we have this dessert? We're having this dessert. So yeah, there you go. That's Japan. Japan is a really, really interesting country because they went through so many hardships in fairly recent times, in the last like 50 years, a bit longer than that actually now. Like that, they've had massive amounts of have you tried food with the Japanese? No, I have not. I actually didn't have that much fish while I was there, surprisingly. That was again one of my regrets. I didn't go to like a sushi bar or anything. But no, in Japan they had massive shortages for food at one point. A few points, sorry, but like in more recent times, which for a very developed country like that, that's a very rare thing to have such a substantial food shortage situation, which is why they're a lot more willing to eat whatever is available, because they kind of had to. And they're a lot more, since they're in a big boom with food and like they're able to get a lot of food, they're more willing to just give it out, really. Like food is very, very cheap over there. Like in New Zealand, we have an economy that's really, really disappointing, and like what we typically have double money for than most people. So like $2 US is like $1 $1 for us. Sorry, other way around. 2 of our dollars is $1 US. which means that, like, to give an idea, if you want to feed, say, 3 people with a fast food thing, that's $40. At least $40-50. That's how much you're paying for like 3 people worth of takeout, and that's cheap. It is expensive to live here, and it's very much not the case over in Japan. Like, I could get a filling meal at a kombini for like $10. Overfishing and the nuclear power plant fallout. Yeah, there's a lot of issues that they've had. I do agree with the overfishing part. Like, at this point in time, it's acknowledged this. There's a lot of attempts to counteract it and reduce things. I'm not going to even really attempt to approach that stuff because it's stuff that I'm not well educated in. I've done research on it and I see news reports and stuff like that, but I do not know what I'm talking about when it comes to a lot of that stuff. I know marine biologists and researchers in those fields. They've told me some things, but I don't know that information myself, so I can't really comment. Nuclear power plant, I can. They've done a fairly good job of cleaning up all of the issues that they've had, really, with that stuff in the past. So go them at least for that. It's the difficulty that they have of, it's similar to New Zealand. They're near the Ring of Fire, which is the big Pacific, basically, what's it called? Plate, something plate. Basically the underground earth moving bullshittery, where you get your earthquakes. We actually are dead on it. They're slightly off of it. That's why they get tsunamis, where you get bad earthquakes. But yeah, we're dead on the key fault line for it. Great times. Seismic plate, is that it? I think that might be it. Anyway, back to the game. Alright, sorry, would you mind if I asked you something before we eat? It's about my paper. Tectonic, thank you. Oh, that is it. Yes, tectonic plates. Thank you. My brain was not getting there. It's been a long time since I've talked about that stuff. But yeah, no, we're dead on the line. They're slightly off of it. So there's a reason why New Zealand, while we're anti-nuclear for other reasons, we're very anti-nuclear reactors, because there is not a single spot in New Zealand that we can guarantee is safe for it versus a earthquake. And it's not a building you can happily set up with earthquake prevention measures at this stage. Sure, one nuclear reactor would power like one of our islands and it would be pretty fucking cheap. Power would basically be probably cut like into a quarter of its cost. But we already have a shitload. We're also one of the more green countries when it comes to power generation. So, like, the region I live in is about, I think off the top of my head, we're like in the 70% of our energy supply is wind, I'm pretty sure, in my region. The rest of the country, it's often more likely water. And then up near Rotorua, it's, surprise, surprise, it's fucking endothermic and such. Big David Attenborough fan, fair enough. Rookie. I knew it. Shibusawa in the flesh. What are you up to? What are you doing here? That's my line. It's rare to see you in a restaurant like this one. Oh, and who might this be? Oh, he's, how do I put it? I'm his pupil. Pupil? Are you teaching now or something? Not exactly. Anyway, this is McCracken-kun. Nice to meet you. I'm Shibusawa. Shibusawa was one of my colleagues back in college. He's the one who recommended I pursue a counseling career. And I hear it's been doing you some good too. I catch wind of your going-ons every so often. Honestly, it's a big relief. You have so much more compassion than most. But you can also be a little too carefree. You didn't have to mention that part, not that I can refute it. But anyway, tell me more about how you've been. Fill me in on this guy too. But aren't you here with others? What about them? It's fine. We just happened to swing by here, and they won't mind being away for a bit. They won't mind my being away for a bit. And do you think you two really gonna be able to tackle all that food on your own? Wait. Oh, right. So you're a student at Shujin Academy, McCracken-kun? They've been on the news an awful lot this year. And that's where you're counseling now? Yeah, but only part-time. So, what are you two doing out at a place like this? This isn't some kind of private counseling session, right? He's been giving me a hand with my research. Just brought him here as a thank you for all his help. Research? I hadn't meant to mention this earlier, but my paper is almost finished. Congratulations. It's all thanks to you, though. Paper? You mean you're the one you were doing research for? You mean you're still... Yep, still at it, even after all that went down. You remember what I told you? That I'd finish this paper no matter how long it took me. His legs are like clipping so much through that fucking chair. Rookie. You blow my mind sometimes. I swear you've got to be the most stubborn man in the world. Is that supposed to be a compliment? And anyway, it's not 100% complete yet. I haven't even begun the peer review process. Oh, seriously? I'd be more than happy to review it for you. I mean, I did perform all the peer reviews for your publications in college. Huh? Really? Of course, man. Why not? In fact, that's it. This is now officially a celebration. The meal's on me today. Oh, but I couldn't do that. I'm supposed to be treating McCracken-kun today. Oh, don't worry so much. Then you want to congratulate him too, McCracken-kun? I don't care who pays. Let's celebrate. See, he's up for it too. I do appreciate it, but I have to say, I have mixed feelings about this. That's fair. Oh, don't sweat the details. Come on, let's go for a second round. We gotta head up the meat section, and the vegetables and the beans. Oh, what a feast. Think I've hit my calorie intake for the entire week. Gotta love those kinds of days, don't you? Where you eat enough that you feel like you've eaten for the week. Oh, it's good. Yeah, man, am I gonna get an earful for piling on the pounds? By who? my girlfriend, well, my fiancée to be more exact, we're getting married soon. Ah, I see. Wait, married? Yeah, married. Now you're the only one left from school who's still flying solo. Sorry to pry, but feel like I need to ask, are you still... Actually, forget I said anything. You're gonna ask about Romeo, right? Don't worry, I'm fine. Should I leave you guys to talk? It's okay, no need. Rumi was my girlfriend back when I was still a student. Well, I was just too spineless at the time, and we broke up in the end. It's not like it's a tragedy or anything, though. She's totally happy now. It's just that I don't feel ready to enter another relationship of that sort of right now. I'm your teacher and you're my student. Sorry, I'm just reminded of another meme from this game. Yeah. This is supposed to be a celebration, yet I thoroughly killed the moon. Sorry about that. No, it's my bad for bringing it up in the first place. Why don't we wrap things up here? I have to say, it's really good to see you doing well. And your paper almost finished, too. Hey, McCracken-gun, keep an eye on this guy for me, alright? I mean, it's pretty rare to see him open up to someone like he has with you. You're talking about me like I'm some sullen kid. But I do need to express my appreciation properly. Thank you so much for helping someone like me make their dream come true, McCracken-gun. Nice. As someone that's also done like university stuff, go Ruki, you deserve praise for the work that you've done. Alright, I've managed to get it A. How's New Zealand doing these days? Well, it's doing bad at rugby. Yeah. We've had some bad fucking slip-ups recently. And it's really opened up the fact that like we've been quite complacent with the fact that we've been up the top for a long fucking time. And with COVID and everything like that, we just assumed once it was all over, we're going to still be good. Then you get the fact that we almost lost to the Japanese, I believe, or did lose to the Japanese, I can't remember quite off the top of my head, and then we lost to the Irish. Which, needless to say, the first game of that we lost fucking pissed everyone off, because there was just like, there was one player in particular that was just being a little bitch. And the thing is, right, is that the ref we had for those was not favorable to us, and that is because they have expectations of us. We were called out on any little mistake that we made because we should not be getting called out on these mistakes whatsoever. We should not be making them. And we made them constantly, and it just fucking... Oh! Let's just say after the first game, I basically said, if this doesn't go well, someone's getting fired, and surprisingly enough, that basically is what happened. Someone handed in their resignation not long after, probably through very stern wording of do it or we kick you out. Don't forget me to send the paper, okay? I'm serious, I'm gonna review it for you. But yeah, we need to do a lot better on the rugby scene. Like, to give an idea with the Irish stuff, I think it was last year, right? Pretty sure, was it this year? I can't. With home ground play with Ireland, 3 sessions all across the country, and that is the first time we'd lost that hard since like the 90s. And I think there was even some records from the 80s that we failed that badly on. And that goes to show exactly how pissed New Zealand is at this situation. It's just like, okay, we've not lost this hard for 30, 40 years. What the fuck's wrong with you guys? Welsh rugby boss got kicked out too. Yeah, like it's just, I'm not a huge sports person, but like also I'm a New Zealander. We care a lot about rugby. So, I still remember watching World Cups with like the lights off and just fucking shirt off screaming. Still think one of my most memorable moments for that was still one of the more depressing World Cups, because it was like, I think there was like a total of maybe 5 or 6 tries throughout the entire game. It was just everyone was so fucking tired. You could tell. But just New Zealand was better. So. Sorry to treat you, supposed to treat you out today, huh? Sorry things didn't go as planned. Shiba-san's always been quick to offer me this help. Well, maybe it's because he knows I'm a little careless though. He's a good friend. That's true. He's actually helped me out a lot. Running to Shibusawa was quite a coincidence, but a lucky one. He was the best in the department when it came to peer reviews. Maybe you're bringing me good luck with him too. Or maybe I'm doing too much magical thinking. Well, see you later. Nice. Haven't they been arrested? What is the government doing? Arrest those phantom thieves already. Should the die really be dissolving at a time like this? Shouldn't the safety of the citizens be the top priority? How are we supposed to feel safe? Yeah, it's pretty fucked at the moment, isn't it? No, fuck off. Alright.
Yosh.
Oh, bit of a stretch. Add as many items as I can. There we go. Such a lovely teacher for doing my fucking laundry. Well, I guess you're the only one to go see me, Jian. Oh god, it's gonna be laggy because it's gonna be a fucking populated area. Oh. Oh, do the girls want to go somewhere?
さあ今日はどうする？では
They said, a gym? Okay, fuck it. Let's anything to avoid Michelle. This is what you use to train? It's rather different from how I imagined it. Indeed, I imagine the equipment here is having more spikes and chains. Here, mate, what is this? They asked specifically what it is. It's a bench. Show us how it works. Aha. By lifting the weight, you strengthen your arm and chest muscles. But this isn't nearly enough for a real workout. You should increase the weight. We will assist you with that. Now you can train to your heart's content. Don't play with the equipment. You're deadly serious right now. I'm insulted that you would think otherwise. Well, it appears that we've found the limit of your pathetic arms. Christ. Now, what's that over there? Another body training device? Demonstrate its use for us. Oh, I see. You run on it to improve your stamina and strengthen your legs. Fascinating contraption. Perhaps we should bring one to our room. We could force the imprisoned personas to run on it. Not a bad idea. By the way, what does this button do? Oh. Out of breath already? You still have quite a ways to go. Alright, on to the next one. I'm gonna pull something. What the fuck? What is this bizarre object? It is yet another tool for training? Hey, you interested in the wooden dummy? Normally I'd say it's not for beginners, but I did just see you really sweating it out, so here, I'll show you how to use it. Your footwork is sloppy, inmate. Focus more clearly. Concentrate the power of your strikes. Was that really all? You couldn't even defeat a stationary wooden post. Were we to try, it would be obliterated almost immediately. That's not the goal. You weren't trying to destroy it? So the real purpose is to polish your technique? It's a pretty roundabout method, but I do see how it works. As far as physical training goes, this place leaves much to be desired. But it is admittedly sufficient for your rehabilitation. Here is your reward. It's been said that a sound mind requires a healthy body. This has been yet another step towards your rehabilitation. Keep training yourself just as diligently, mate. Bloody hell, these two. Igor, why do I have to deal with your kids? Nope, sup on.
おーす
Just a second. I just saw something. Okay. Just a random scam bot thing. Oh. There we go. We're sending that calling card on the 18th, so we have less than a week left now. I'm getting nervous. It'll be fine. I knew you say that. So strong, Phil. Have to be more like you. Mission will determine our fate, and we have to succeed no matter what. Do you like hearing your own voice? Have you heard a recording of your own voice? Were you surprised? That's because when you hear your voice normally, you hear it through your bones. Makes the twins out and you get a cell key and then unlock your cell in the next new game plus. Oh, okay. So I really should get them done then. The voice you hear in a recording that makes you feel uncomfortable is unmistakably your own voice. Yes, this is why you always sound like way deeper to yourself than normal, because it's more vibration based, going up from there and there. It's also why you don't hear your own pronunciation actually correctly, because since so much pronunciation happens around as well with the lip movement as well, for specific phonemes, creates quite an interesting discrepancy. So you think you say one thing and it comes out a very different way, and you swear by all that is holy that you said this, but it didn't come out that way. Now then, McCracken-kun. Has hearing somebody's voice over the phone ever felt strange to you? I wonder, do you know why voices sound so different over the phone? Well, it's because it's actually voice compression systems, because of the data type that's used to transfer it around. So I'm going to go with synthetic, because that's actually technically correct, because it simulates it within a specific vocal range. Fun fact, if you ever wonder why you know you're on hold on the phone and the music that's playing, if you ever wonder why that's so terrible, it's because a phone line's pickup range, frequency range, is actually really, really small. So because of that, the data transfer rate cannot handle all the frequencies that a song might hit, and that's where you get like distortion and stuff, is it's shoving too much in, so it's trimming off the side frequencies and removing those. This is again also why you sound very different on the phone than you would in a proper recorded environment. Totally don't know a lot about this stuff. But it would be the voice is synthetic. Is the only one that makes sense there.
これだ。さすがだね。
I'm surprised. That's correct. I'm surprised you knew the answer. The sound is synthetic. It's practically not even their voice anymore. To transmit data, cell phones use a certain way of encoding your voice into digital information. And when your phone has to use that data to reassemble a voice, it can only do so much. Yeah. I guess that's a more basic way of explaining it. It's forcing a compression type so it can tick certain boxes and ignores the rest, and then transfers that over and then outputs it.
やるじゃねえか。
Dude, I'd do well at this school, I swear. Oh, you think you'd be able to tell if you were hearing a computer talking? As long as the tone and intonation match, the listener's brain fills in any other differences. Most of our communication is based on assumptions.
なるほど。 よ。
Got 6 days left. Is Maruki there? He is. My paper's coming in, thank you. So, do you want to stop by? I won't take much of your time. Sure. Now, step in and got some snacks and drinks ready.
ありがとう。
Thanks for coming.
実は
There's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. I know this is a little personal, but you remember how my former girlfriend came up the other day, Rumi? Okay, we're going to have this conversation then. Yeah. We were even engaged, if you can believe that. She was so cheerful, I mean, she could get pretty aggressive. She was always kind of hot-headed, but always so kind too. She was the best thing that ever happened to me. Didn't deserve her, but if we'd had our shot, my life would have been so much happier than it ever had been. Reality's never that simple. Burglar broke into her family's home. Rumi and I had been visiting. We were there to see what he had done to them. It was just bad luck. But it didn't end there. He must have been desperate to escape. He must have been desperate to escape. Attacked Rumi on his way out. I was right there with her and I couldn't do anything. Pathetic, right? We were lucky Rumi's injuries weren't more severe, her physical ones at least. But the shock of the incident was too much and she had a mental breakdown. We talked about that, didn't we? Her wounds to the heart aren't as straightforward as physical ones. She never really recovered from what happened, even after all this time. I kind of lost myself in that pain for a while too.
なんで
She didn't deserve that. None of them did. None of them did anything wrong.
その
Sorry. When I saw her in that hospital bed, I made a vow. Swore that I'd do all I could to fight back against the unfairness of reality. If someone suffered like that, I'd help. I Like I said before, Rumi's in a better mental place now. She's happy, but the pain I felt back then, it's how this project was born. And thanks to you, I've finally found the true goal of the research too. Of that research too. Don't care how long it takes me, I'll make my dream come true. For Rumi's sake, of course, but for yours too, McCracken-kun. I honestly don't have the words to say what all this means to me, but I can at least say this. Thank you so much. Everything. Thank you. Thanks to you, I found my answer. And once it's ready, I hope you'll let me use it to help you find the happiness you deserve. My path is clear now. I think this will probably be the last time I come to you about the paper. Well, it's kinda sad. I know how you feel. It meant a lot to me too. I'll let you know when I finally finish that paper. When I do, I'll have to thank you one last time. You helped me see my dream through. Oh, you so much. But now, I should uphold my end of the deal. I've got a really special one for you today. I think it's... you're ready for something on another level now. Raises the chance of Detox X succeeding. Ooh! That's useful. Also, there's one more thing I want to tell you, but I'll save it until I finish my paper. Just hope you can forgive me for it. Don't mind me. Sorry, that came out way too ominous. Okay. You need to max out Maruki and the redhead girl. Yeah, no, I do know that that's some of the story stuff. To my understanding, I already have Kasumi maxed out to what she's capable of right now. Yeah. She's currently maxed out, and he's now just hitting 9. I won't look at the final thing for it. But, yeah. No, I'm getting along with it all. Who to hang out with? Probably you, because I want to get more of your stuff. Like to play a match, I want to test a move out. What do you say? I'm guessing that's her mother that's basically acting like her fucking manager. That's right, your next opponent will finally be a professional. My client's a big shot in the Pro Shogi Players Association, so I worked really hard to set it up. But... is this young man a fan of yours, Hifumi? No, mother. He's my shogi friend. I told you about him, remember? Your shogi friend, Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings for Hifumi. Mother. As I'm sure you're already aware, you're not allowed to date, young lady. You've started to attract a number of new male fans with all your photo spreads. Yes, mother. You can get 50 guys like him once you're famous. I need you to accomplish the things I will never be able to. Now, I'm going to work. Don't wait up for me. I understand. I apologize. That must have been quite a shock. She's scary. was quite honest of you, not altogether inaccurate though. My father is ill and unable to work, so my mother supports us. My mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. My father was a pro shogi player. He's usually calm, but when he played, you could really feel his spirit. He never hesitated, and when making a move, just like a king. Really admired him, so I started playing shogi too. But after pouring everything he had into shogi, he suddenly collapsed one day. My mother's eyes, shogi sold both her dream and her husband. And yet, she tells me to keep playing. She wants me to achieve her dreams. I should be working to help support us. I want to become a professional so that I can make enough money to ease my parents' burden. I do photo shoots and interviews, hoping they'll add some money to our household income. But it's honestly quite difficult for me. Have you told your mother? Well, she's certainly enjoying dealing with the media again after such a long time. However, no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skill. Not playing shogi in the hopes of becoming an idol. Simply love my family, and when I support them through our troubles, and I want to support them through our troubles. This isn't good. Shouldn't be focused on negative topics before a match. Well then, let's play. Today, I'm going to be throwing a lot more of offensive moves at you. This will teach you how to escape from disadvantaged situations. Allow you to attempt an escape even when surrounded by enemy. Surrounded by the enemy. Oh, okay. Don't feel that that's that useful, because I'm just going to one-shot everything. Are you ready? That aura. My right eye is twitching. Now it's time to unleash my hidden evil eye. Now to a fair match. You're a fun lass, but good lord. Worrying nonetheless. Let's learn more next time. Yay. Yes, hear me? Hello, do you have a moment? Apologize for my mother's rude behavior earlier. She's been on edge lately. My male fans are beginning to concern her. She didn't mean to offend you at all. I hope you'll accept my apology in her place. No worries. Thank you. I'll be sure to talk to her about you. No doubt my lack of skill is what caused my mother to be so hypersensitive. I intend to improve my skills so I can become an established player and put my mother at ease. Ugh. So then, let us both work hard for our goals. Goodbye for now. The admin and accomplice, good lord. I mean, technically. Oh, 1 week remaining. Yeah, that's how much time we gotta nab the treasure. There's that, but it's also how much longer we'll get to stay as the Phantom Thieves. Yeah. Now that you mention it, it is quite an odd feeling. Been trying to avoid thinking about that until the time actually comes. Do you remember, Phil? Let's just do our best. It's not really an answer to my question, but it's good motivation. Well, I guess all we can do now is do this shit like we always do. Yeah, for my Koto sister. Thank you, everyone. Yes, home shopping program. Right, instant spray set. Meditative set. Let's get the meditative set this year. I still don't even know how the meditation stuff works. I don't think. Sure. I mean, money's not even a fucking issue for me. Honestly, this game gives you way more money than you actually need to get, like, way too easily. To be fair, maybe there's a reason that you need this amount of money, and I just don't know it yet. Okay. Probably Futaba would be the one to do. Yeah, I think it's Hangover Futaba. Let's go hang out with our little sister. Only one thing left on the promise list, being okay without you around. But before that, there's something I want to show you, Phil. Come to my room. This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See, everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kinda wrong. There was one promise I lied about doing, one promise I never actually finished. Was get along with Kana-chan. This all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I get perfect scores on my tests. Then, one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead, but the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. Didn't have a single friend, I was always alone. Then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first, but when she was there, a lot of kids bullied her, like they did to me. But one day, she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. How'd you react? Well, to be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it. But without fail, she'd come over to me and say good morning. Then eventually I decided to say it back. Felt like my heart was going to shatter into a million pieces. But apparently, she'd been saying it to me the whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mum, and that's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. One particular windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and a few pages flew everywhere. Didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was all so horrible. She wrote about how her parents hit her, how they made her take pictures in wet clothes. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Then, when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. You didn't know any better. Yeah, I couldn't really tell her that. I I just froze up. And then I ran. I ran and ran. I wanted to stop yelling. I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So I lied to my mum. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her that we were best friends. Every month she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it.
私
Wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward. But I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-setting phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. Gonna do it for real this time. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now. Got it? Understood. This is another part of our deal. Moral support may now charge or recovery. Okay.
よし
よし
Well, I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to go look up Kana-chan's deets. Oh, and sorry, I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait for next time.
サラダは
Now, make like a cheater and dash out of my room. Oh, God. Hello, it's me. Something's not right, Phil. When I looked up Kana-chan's contact info, my fingers suddenly started trembling. Now I promised myself that I'd do this, but when I remember how angry Kana-chan got, I get so scared. I'm right here with you. You're right, I couldn't talk about it to Sojiro, but now I have you on my side. I don't want to run away anymore. I won't give up on Kana-chan. Thanks, Phil. Talking to you really about this has really helped calm down. Gonna do a little more research on Kana-chan. Oh, and please don't tell anyone about this, anyone else about what we discussed today, not even Sojiro, okay? Bye.
Oh, 帰ったか
Yeah. I don't have anything to do laundry for, so I can just get it done right away. Oh, alright. Regret-san, are you sure you're gonna be okay? I can sense it just by looking at your face. The death aura is emanating a strange light. Please be careful. Well then, what would you like to do today? Okay, thanks for that. Your fate is very interesting, so I'd like to try a different fortune-telling technique. I've gone through all my books. Maybe I need some that are out of print. Where can I find some? Oh, never mind. Let's begin the verification test. Yes. Yes. Jim Bocho? There's a lot of used bookstores there. It's a bit far, but let's go. I wonder if the stores are still open. see. The prices at used bookstores is also low. There's a lot here, which ones would be good as reference? Personally, I'd navigate towards this, but these two are solid options. Books and business. Aha, how to book by someone successful. I do get people asking for work fortunes, but since I've never had a, well, normal job, I didn't know what to say sometimes. Those would definitely be worth reading. Also, you know those self-help books? With those, you feel like you just feel like just reading them is enough. You end up not actually helping yourself. I like to learn the ideas expressed in those books and use them to help my customers. That used bookstore sign says Study of Destiny. What, a fortune-selling specific shop? McCracken sign, let's go check it out. The latest trend. Idle pins? No, okay. Oh, fucking no, alright. The words matched up. It's not my fault, okay? It's the game's fault. I'm not wrong, the kids are wrong. Yeah, so it's just a couple of these left.
Yoshi. 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 Yoshi.
Oh my god, there's literally just nothing worth reading. Knowledge, charm, knowledge, fucking proficiency. Sure. Just have them ticked off, I guess. Oh god, what are you asking me now? Hey, quit sleeping over there. Jeez. You all look like a bunch of dead fish. What was it, your phone? Video games? I knew you were up late. I always wake up at sunrise. On the other hand, kids these days. Hey, McCracken. Are you awake? Look at this map. Cape and Fuji, Cape Sun. You know, no. You can see the sunrise the earliest atop Mount Fuji, right? Tell me why that is. Because it's high altitude. Oh, morning, son. You going to do first aid course? Fucking good luck with that. Have fun. As someone that's done first aid courses and such in the past, honestly, don't be stupid and listen to what they say. You'll pass pretty easily. It's the course is designed to basically be, are you capable of understanding how a human functions? Like how to not make them, stop them from dying quickly. No promises, Lana. Also, highly recommend if they have volunteering things, fucking volunteer for it. Because, like, there's a lot of practical things that they'll need to test. And it's just good to understand them from both ends of the spectrum. If that makes sense. But no, it's high altitude. Also, fun fact, I was up Mount Fuji, or Fujisan, and saw the sunrise. I have the video on my phone, I think still. Or no, it's on my computer, and it was... The phone doesn't capture how much of a magical moment it was, seeing the sunrise above all those clouds. It's kind of one of those, like, brings a tear to your eye feeling at the time. It's gorgeous. That's right. The more east and south you go, the earlier the sun rises. However, what affects it the most is altitude. So excluding the Allied islands, the sun rises earliest on Mount Fuji. Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, my fucking genius. That's it. Who knows when dawn will ever come for this country? The government and the police are completely incompetent. He's found out these need to be caught before anything else. Well, better go early because I don't know where it's been held, don't know what part of... And worried to get lost. Yeah, no, go early, ask questions, and go find where you need to go. Though there's normally signage if you roughly know the kind of area you need to go. Just make sure you read and reread the instructions. That's what I did, and I managed to turn up early. And they really liked me for that. Alright, yes, you're gonna tell me it's like 4 days. Yep. Ironically enough, Yusuke seems like the only one really to go for. I guess I could also hang out with Haru, but like, I don't even know what she fucking offers. And she just seems like cardboard, so yeah. Let's go and hang out with her, I guess. Give her a hand with her plants. Oh my god, Sojiro. You fucking lady killer, you. She's fucking, like, 16 or something. Dude. Relax.
見してみな。正直見た目も味も売り物にはならねえな。
Prawns, the plants restore SP. Oh, okay. That's what she does.
そうですか。
けどこんな都会のそれも屋上高でここまで育てたのは大したもんだ。
光栄です。
でもうまくはねえけどなんか気持ちがシャキッとするんだよ。薬の苦味も時にはいいってのと似てるな。
元は家にあった苗で、お店に出す品種の採用コンペに漏れたものなんです。ありがとうございます、おじさま。参考にしますね。
Also have bitterness to them, but they also exude a strong energy.
確かに。私も食べてみて思った。おじさまが元気が出るって言ったこと、わかる気がする。嬉しい。こんなこと怪盗団とは繋がらないって思ってたのに、私が得意って言えることなんてこのくらいだから。
Sounds like hard work.
ありがとう、気を使ってくれて。でも逆に気晴らしになるから。
Yeah, fair enough.
ねえ、だったら時々相談に乗って。それでいかが？取引成立ね。なんだか怪盗っぽい。私
Yay.
頑張ってみるね。
Oh shit, I haven't even actually like unlocked her yet. Okay. That's pretty bad of me.
君たち、ある大企業に探りを入れていたそうね。社屋に侵入した可能性さえあるとか。コネでもあったのかしらね。話しなさい。
Yeah, like I'm getting the vowel finally, for fuck's sakes. That's pretty bad.
何時は我。何時。ここに新たなるちぎりを得たり。ちぎりはすなわち、囚われを破らんとする反逆の翼なり。我、女帝のペルソネの生誕に祝福の風を得たり。
Oh.
自由へと至るさらなる力とならん。
Allows you to grow vegetables with Haru on Shijuku on the rooftop.
よし。
Growing vegetables with Haru. You can ask Haru, who has incredible green thumb, to grow vegetables for you. Haru's vegetables are full of energy and they may be useful in the metaverse.
でも確かに味はあんまり良くなかったな。
Man, what can you really do about taste outside of like extensive breeding?
ありがとう。
And then at that point in time, you might lose the restorative effects. Da-da-da. Bangs, I'm counting on you. May not be very good yet, but I'll contribute to the fandom of these in my own way. Alright, I'm going home for today.
またね。
See you later. Oh,
なあ
my bullshit has arrived.
お
Ah, fuck off. Do I just hang out here for me? I think I do. I am tempted to go like to the gym though, and get some actual like just raw stat increases, being extra strong. Where am I at with Hifumi's confidant? Yeah. 5. Won't get anything for a while. That's actually... I don't think I need that. Actually, I think I will go to the gym. Just get raw stat increases for some of the later fights. Like, I'm already really bloody hard to kill. Why not just add to that? As well as if I get these stat upgrades now, then it means I don't have to worry about them in the future, I'm assuming. Again, like, it sounds horrible in some regards in my eyes, but like, I'm half playing for New Game Plus at this stage than I am for... Yeah, no, I'm playing more for New Game Plus almost at this point than I am for actual thing.
さてと
You need 8 not to... I don't know off the top of my head, but I know I've had had the duel with him, and I don't think I can talk to him anymore.
お
よしよしよしよし
帰るとするか
そういえば
There haven't been many reruns of historical dramas recently, have there? I wonder if the Fan of Thieves had a hand in that. Maybe in many of them, those shows have noble thieves and shady people. Given current trends, it may be seen as insensitive. Nezumakozo was one of the gentlemen thieves in the Edo period. According to one theory, he stole over 1 billion yen, making him the most wanted man of the era. Now then, McCracken-kun.
君わかりますか
He was to be paraded through the city and punished in a very particular way. How was he punished? His head was put on display. That was the main thing I remember. Seems I'm right.
これだよろしい
That's right, one of the most severe punishments of the Edo period. In fact, right before his execution, they did something to his apprentice. They put light makeup and lipstick on him and made him wear a beautiful kimono. Yeah. The parading around town of the well-known criminal was a sort of performance back in the day. The citizens wouldn't have been satisfied if he had looked shabby. I love how they still call me a fucking criminal. Fuck you. It's not there. Shit. I'll have a quick look to see what the rank is, but yeah, no, like... Yeah, rank up. I still have no idea the stuff further along the lines and everything, so I will see as it goes. Oh, it kind of sucks that he's not there. Especially when I'm like rank 9 with him. Yeah, rank 9. Super fucking close. Who should I fucking try and even rank up at this point? Good lord. Do I just fuck off and go to the gym? How far along was I with Arn? Six. I think it's 7 that I'd get the next bonus, right? No, it's 8. Good lord. What's endure that I get from her? Okay. I will never get over how awesome these fucking like menu screens are, by the way. I just want to mention that. Okay, so yeah, let's go hang out with Arn. I haven't talked to her in fucking eons. It's not like I've got anything else really going for me. Let's go get crepes with extra topping. Alright. Have the worst luck. Apparently. How dare they? Looks like it's from the agency. Wonder what they could want. Huh? Mika? At Skytree? Where's that?
あのね、
They want me to head over for a shoot now. Feels pretty familiar, doesn't it? Basically, the men's magazine is running a Mika special to try and capitalize on her recent popularity. But apparently, she asked for me specifically to star alongside her for the shoot. Wonder why. It's a trap.
マジで？
Then I should say no, but I already agreed. Well, I guess I won't know what she wants until I head over. You've been to the Skytree before? How do you get there?
行こう行こう。
And can you come with me? Actually, I've already decided for you. You're going. Come on. Alright, I guess. I'm glad I have so much choice in the matter. This is not what I remember the Skytree looking like, but hey. Oh. You came for my special. You asked for me, right? Wow, I barely recognize you. Well, did you lose weight, or maybe you changed your makeup? Theme for today's shoot is the elegance of woman, so I conditioned my body to be more elegant.
は？
What do you mean? Controlling what you eat, how you move, that's all. May sound easy, but it's pretty tough. You have to write down everything you eat, make sure you check the nutrition and calorie content. I even hired a personal trainer to take special note of my diet and oversee my exercise regime.
へえ。
Wow, that's amazing. Does that mean you don't get to eat double chocolate crabs? Of course I don't. I get fat with just one bite of that stuff. Not to mention the other stuff I do. Take herbal medication, wear warm socks, do Pilates and yoga. Day after day, how many squats do you think I do in a week? Natural beauty like you could never understand how much work I put into my modeling. You know, it's kind of embarrassing getting complimented like that. Sorry, did I say natural beauty? What I meant was natural airhead.
なんだって？
Who are you calling an airhead? Aunt Senpai, stop it, you're scaring me. Mika-chan, are you okay? Man, K-fights are scary. Ugh.
Yes. ちょっと。
After knowing that it was a lie, I guess you're just as naive as you look. Anyway, stupid amateurs like you really piss me off. You better not drag me down, okay? You know that, you know the president of that fancy car company? Introduce me, please. The owner even invited me to dinner. You know, working with all of you just makes me so happy. I'm heading home. I actually like her outfit there more than I've seen her in any other outfit. Just saying. Why did Mika ask for me? So she show you up? See, then she was just trying to be mean. That's the case, I probably deserved everything she did. Cheer up. I'm so pissed off. Mika had to work super hard every day to get where she is now. She worked out, watched her diet, made friends with everyone. She couldn't rely on connections like I did. She didn't become a model just for the heck of it. Her resolve, her knowledge, her fashion sense, they're all on a totally different level from me. Mika's amazing. Nika's strong. But me, I'm nothing. Just thinking about that makes me so angry. I feel like I could explode. Okay. Chill. This whole time I've just been pretending to model. It's like the clothes were wearing me. I mean, that's what I always thought about being model men. Problem child. I was totally wrong. Real model draws out the beauty of the clothes they wear, casts a stunning magic on them. Real model is flexible, beautiful, and strong. Well, had enough of pretending. I want to be a real model. Go get him, Tiger. Right, give it my all.
Yes.
The Sky Tree is a restaurant in real life and shops, right? Yes and more. So, in real life, there is a observation deck that you can go to for free, if I think I remember. There is 4 elements that go up there, each based on a season. It is like a minute elevator. It basically fucking whips you up there at an insane speed, and it can actually pop your ears a bit. It can be dangerous if you have problems, but it'll get you all the way to the top, and up there is a gorgeous view. And that's why I can tell you the view that they actually had for that Sky Tree is wrong, because you wouldn't have been able to see jack shit of the city from that angle. It's insane. Like, I'll never forget being up there. But above that observation deck, if you have to reserve, and it's bloody expensive. I didn't go there personally, but yes, there is a restaurant up another tier, and there's some other stuff. But most of the base of the Sky Tree, which is quite a large, like, I think it's 3-level mall basically, where there's a lot of shopping and stuff that you can do there. I didn't look too much around while I was there for the shopping, because most of it is very generic mall stuff that is like female fashion and accessories, like kind of bits and bobs, nothing that's all that gripping or interesting to someone like myself. But yes, no, Sky Tree is actually a really, really great experience. I recommend going there. But do keep in mind about the air thing. Like, it is a very quick elevator, and it can cause a lot of problems if you're got outstanding health concerns that potentially could conflict with it. If you're not sure what, then this is where I go talk to your doctor about it and get more information from them. Because you actually hit G's, basically. Or you get close. It goes at a very fast speed. But each of the elevators are really cool because they're all styled based off of a season. Like the summer one's got all festivals and firework designs and lighting and stuff. It's so gorgeous. I really, really loved it. I mean, it's one of the tourist attractions that I'll probably go back for, and definitely take my partner. I didn't actually go to Tokyo Tower though. That's one that I did miss out on, and I do wish I had gone. You need them for me, Phil. Okay. Bit weird. Been pissed since I left, I can't help it. Well, I'll say it again, I'm taking the modeling world by storm, and I don't care what I have to do to get there. Obviously that means dieting, cutting back on food, and no matter how tough it is, I'll do any workout. You got this. Yep, I'm so sick of feeling how I did today. This is a first for me, actually, feeling this pissed off, I mean. Usually, even if I have a crappy day, I just get over it by having snacks and watching TV and sleeping it off. But this time it's different. I want to change. Tomorrow I want to be better than I am today. Okay? Gotta start my stretching session. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. As long as you don't overexert yourself and have too high of expectations immediately. Still go within the realms of what's actually going to create improvement.
Oh, 帰ったか。
For God's sake. Alright, no one's text me. Okay, so this is Chihaya and Oya. I don't like the glass under your feet. Hate heights. Yeah, no, I get that. Like, I had a friend that's really not good with heights. I went over the glass, he did not. It was very crowded, and the glass was like, it would slightly move a little bit because there was so much movement. So yeah, I can definitely think that that's a big no-no for most people. I don't think that's a bad thing. There's only a small section where that is the case, and it's actually roped off, so you have to like kind of go to it to go to it. You're not going to accidentally end up on it. So I highly recommend, while it may seem spooky, it's actually, you can avoid that thing, but the view in general is really nice. That's what I'd recommend. There's also one part I really love. There's a map based on old Tokyo that you can kind of the girls here. But yeah, there's a map based on old Tokyo that you can see there and compare basically side by side to what modern Tokyo looks like, and that was really fun for me. Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate your rehabilitation is... Oh, it's fucking lagging a bit. Where one offers up faith and words of devotion. Every day, lost sheep flock there to pray. There are even cases where individuals confess to crimes. Confessing one's crimes due to a fear of divine punishment has a familiar ring to our own inmates' rehabilitation. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. You mean the church? Oh, so it's called a church. Let's witness the so-called faith that humanity offers our own two eyes. Lead us there, inmate, now. So this is where one prays to the gods in your world. The peaceful atmosphere here is the antithesis of a prison cell. Is that man standing there one of the gods? He is a priest. Oh, so a servant of the gods. That explains why I don't sense the exceptional abilities in him. What is that over there? A smaller room? I know, it's an Iron Maiden for reforming criminals, right? Whoever goes inside, fails rehabilitation, gets skewered. It's a confession booth. Confession booth? You mean this tiny boxes where your crimes are confessed. Is something the matter? Hey, you. We're here for the confession booth deal you have going here. Oh, you seek to confess at such a young age. All right. Which of you would like to go first?
何を言っているのですか?
Which of us? Do you intend to split us up and pick us off one by one? No such luck. We're both going in. I see. You're free to do so, but there really isn't much room inside. Are you attempting some sort of deceptive practice by calling yourself a servant of the gods? You what? You listen to people's concerns? This isn't a form of rehabilitation. Regardless, such talk is cheap, but pays quite well. We shall undertake this confession and discern the truth for ourselves. Aha. Then, as for your conversion... What to confess? It's probably unkind to kick the inmate, but it's part of my duties as warden, so that it can't be held against me. Inmate? Warden? This is none of your business. We're speaking to the gods right now. Recently, I've been shifting more mundane bookkeeping responsibilities onto Caroline.
なんだと?
You what? I knew my workload was feeling larger for some reason. But she made so many mistakes in her work that I regret not doing it myself.
Huh?
Of course I'd make mistakes when I have nearly twice the work. How about yourself, Caroline? Don't you have anything you'd like to confess while we're here? Like what? I know you went out and ate michinkatsu all by yourself. Did you really think you'd escape my notice? I was curious about the line, like, what could humans want so badly that they would stand in place for so long? Migedola. Fine. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Confession time is over. We're done here. Odd as it may be, I actually feel quite refreshed. Were it not for this opportunity, we would have likely kept these matters locked away down in our hearts. Have you righted your wrongs? That's your job, inmate. Know your place. By the way, do humans pray to gods? Why do humans pray to gods? Shouldn't they be spending that time trying to solve their problems themselves? It's a kind of support. Have you given up on taking care of your own issues? Perhaps you're the one who needs the change of heart. No matter, we've come to learn how these places of worship work firsthand. We'll consider the assignment complete. Here is your reward. You know, confessions seem like that'd be rather useful in your rehabilitation. You ought to confess to us every day. Put that out of your mind, Caroline. Once we return, you're going to tell me all about your experience eating you-know-what. But I've already confessed. Not enough you haven't.
帰るとしましょう.
Take us back now, inmate. Wee. Fun times, I guess. Oh, reagent.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for you, Phil. You know what I'm getting at, right? We send the calling card on the 18th and carry out the plan the next day. You're ready, aren't you? We're getting real fucking close to the deadline. Being ready. Guess I didn't have to ask you. You're reliable, but don't forget one thing. Let's have no regrets. This is a do or die situation. We don't have the option to fail. Yeah, no, it is pretty fucking on the wire, isn't it?
Hi, hi, 静かに。
There's Kawakami's subtlety going hard right there.
どうする？
I don't have anything to read. Fucking make infiltration tools.
お？
See if there's anything actually useful to make. How far off am I on this still? I need more liquid mercury and then more aluminum sheets. Did you hear of the glass bridge that pretended to crack and break and try to freak? Yeah, a fun fact, there's a lot of those like glass platforms in general. They're designed in a way that there's no way an issue will happen, but they're definitely designed so you can fuck with people a lot, and that's the scariest part about them, and I love it. Oh my god, I didn't even realize I had something like this. I'd actually save a lot of the time. Fucking, I'm just gonna make a bunch of picks. One day I will get the resources intended for getting the perma pick.
おい。
I think I can buy most of them, can I?
よ。
Still not there. Yeah, so it's what was it? It was liquid mercury and thing. I think. Am I wrong? I feel like there was a place in Akiba that had some of that being sold. It's gonna be lag as fuck, isn't it? It's liquid mercury and aluminum something, I think.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, aluminum sheets. So I need more of those. I need way more than that. Persona's not known for lag. It is not, and trust me when I say, my computer can handle it in a natural setting. The problem is I'm streaming, and that takes up like half of my CPU. It's just CPU lag, if you're wondering. Right now, Persona's sitting at like 30% CPU usage, and it's lagging. And it's just that's what it is. My computer has limitations. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Gonna have a quick look around and see if there's a good way of getting the resources. Okay, yeah, well, it doesn't really tell me a lot. Because I know I need those resources. Thanks, game. I guess it's just pure and simply they have a chance of being a mementos or they're in the palaces. I'll leave it alone for now. Who we gonna hang out with? Wow, it's either fucking An or Yuji. Oh, I guess I'll hang out with An then. Underground Mall. That's where she is from memory. But you know, it's primarily laggy just on situations where there's lots of NPCs as well, or a lot of chain of events, which again is CPU problems. I can't do anything about it. I've done all the micro optimization I can around this for all games that I play. It's actually one of the biggest limiting factors of some of the games I do play. Just have fun somewhere. You liked the shopping place, right? Harajuku? Indoor, probably then. Wow, there's a lot of really fucking great places. Sure, fuck it. But yeah, that's why, like, for example, right there's a delay in things getting handled. Because my CPU is just permanently maxed out. Sounds like a good plan.
Yes.嘘.
Cool. There we go.
ありがとう。
Alright, I think I'm... Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, it's gonna just do a big talk about thing again, isn't it? There we go. They're still searching for the Phantom Thieves? This isn't even news anymore. I don't care about politics. Just arrest the Phantom Thieves already. We can't trust these incompetent politicians to do anything. Eesh. Welcome to the real world.
ああ、帰ったか。
Oh! It's hard to upgrade your computer in New Zealand because you're an island? That's not the reason. We're one of the leading tech-focused countries in the world, where majority of software, majority of our outputs are software. We can get technology. There's a lot of... I can get everything you can get, if not at a discount sometimes, because I know where to go. I was part of the tech industry for quite some time. There's a big key limiting factor that I think might not be currently going through people's heads. I've talked about this before. I'm currently moving and I'm poor. So that's actually the reasons why I can't upgrade my computer. The other reason is this computer's at its maximum upgrade point. To upgrade it any further would require the CPU, the motherboard, and a couple of other things to be upgraded, which at that point in time I may as well just build an entire new PC from scratch. So I've talked about getting a laptop, because then that would give me a lot more options, and then I could eventually get another computer after that. No, I think I'm gonna save for now. I will probably go with that Akechi thing though. That seems interesting that he's finally letting me talk to him again. But we'll save for today because this is about finishing up time, and I do have some stuff I need to sort out before my lectures start up again. Which is going to be in a few hours. So, yeah. Oh! Oh, bloody hell. I really need to stretch after streams a bit better. And stretch before them, because good lord, I've been sitting down for far too long. My ergonomics sensors are tingling and I need to sit better. Nonetheless though, that was a good bit of progress done today with getting some confidence a bit further along, figuring out some stuff. I'll look into a couple of things, but I don't think I can really do too much about getting that perma-pick. I really want to get there because that's just going to be so much easier. Same time tomorrow? Yep, no, it's 5 days a week, same stream times all the way through. I always post when I'm about to go live about 40 minutes before so over on Twitter, and I also try and upload the stream like schedule thingy. What did it? Basically, I set up the stream the day before so you can actually see it on YouTube if you're subscribed. But nonetheless, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like or a comment on the video. It'd be very much appreciated. Helps the video out, helps my motivation for making this content out, and then helps you find this kind of content in the future a lot easier. Also, consider bloody hell, I'm having a bit of a time with it. Also, consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell to find out when I go live, as well as follow me over on Twitter where I do post when I'm going to go live, as well as some of the stuff I'm working on, because I did post a thing this past weekend that a lot of people are apparently really liking. I'm really glad for that. But nonetheless, whatever you're doing at the moment, hope you're doing well. I'm sure you're doing perfectly with it. But nonetheless, I think that's everything. Yeah, no, that's I don't have any other things to report today, so once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Till then, bye-bye.